So good morning, all. It's Judith. It's a Chair Yoga Express class, 30 minutes. Welcome. Um, all you really need for this class is a chair, as I said earlier. No wheels, definitely, and preferably no arms, because sometimes we move side to side in the chair. We also use the chair for balance. Maybe you want to be near a wall for balance if you have an available wall, or maybe a piece of furniture that doesn't move if you push weight on it. And if whatever's being offered does not work for your body this morning, for whatever reason, you could modify. I modify, I have a shoulder issue, and so I modify on this side. Or you could do something else like another posture, or you could skip it altogether. So just know you are in charge, not me. All right. And then should you have extra props, maybe a couple of yoga blocks. If you don't have those, you could substitute with a couple of canned goods of equal size and weight. And then also a nice prop to have would be a yoga strap. And this is easy to substitute. You could use a scarf, a belt, a dog leash, a bathrobe tie, anything that would work, long and skinny. And then a couple of hand weights, maybe. This is a set of 1 pounders, maybe a set of 2 pounders, nothing heavier than 2 pounds for this class. And if you don't wish to use any of those props, that's just fine. Okay? So I'll be available at the end of the class for questions and comments. So feel free. All right. And I'm going to do one more thing here. Okay, bear with me. And I will do that. So, okay. So let's find the chair. And we'll start sitting today in the chair. And so hopefully you're going to sit closer to the front of the chair seat than the back of the chair seat. And let's just allow yourself to arrive into the chair. So the sit bones are grounding into the chair seat, crown of the head floating up to sky. Imagine the head as a helium balloon floating up to the sky, and you're grounding through the sits bones. Crown of head lines up with tailbone. Feet are flat, legs are hip distance apart. Let's just go ahead and drop the eyes closed as you sit nice and tall, and just allow yourself to arrive, to land. If you don't want to close the eyes completely, it could be a soft gaze on the earth. And we'll just allow the body to arrive, the mind and the spirit to arrive. And just allowing yourself to scan the body, noticing any areas that might feel tight or sticky or painful, and breathing into those areas. And then think about tuning into that natural breath. Noticing the belly expanding on the inhale, belly collapsing on the exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe a hand on the belly would help, or hands could be on the side of the ribs here. Inhaling. Notice how the ribs expand, filling it all the way up to the top. Exhaling, ribs close. Blowing it out through the mouth, squeezing out all the air at the bottom. Inhale. Breathing through the nose, filling it, filling it, filling it. Noticing the silence at the top. Exhaling, all the way out, squeezing out all the air, noticing that silence at the bottom. Inhale for 3. Inhaling, inhaling, inhaling. Noticing the pause at the top. Blowing out for 5. Inhaling for 3. Pausing. Exhaling for 5. Let's do 2 more just like that. And then just returning to the natural breath. The palms can just rest on the thighs. And then from here, Eyes could float open and you can start circling the rib cage. So see if you can isolate the ribs. Everything else stays still, so the ribs are moving forth with the action here. And so circling, imagining the ribs like a hat box, and you're circling it on a flat tabletop. Inhaling forward, exhaling, squeezing the navel to spine as you round in the back. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Corkscrew back to center. Just take a beat or two in the middle and then circling in the other direction. Inhaling forward, exhaling, squeezing the navel to spine as you round in the back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then coming back, corkscrewing back to center. Let's start rolling the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. A lot of these now, some of these could be done both in the chair or standing. So if you feel like standing, go for it. Otherwise, make friends with your chair. All right, let's go the other way. Back, up, forward, and down. Oh, sign, moaning, groaning is fine. I've muted everyone, so you've got your privacy in your home. If you want to let out sounds, sighs, moans, and groans, can be very cathartic. And then we'll bring the shoulders to stillness. Shake everything out. Let's go ahead and take the arms up. Inhale up. Exhale, press the arms down by the side of the body. Inhale up. Exhale, press. Let's do 2 more. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Very nice. Let's extend the arms out to the side. Let's go ahead and roll the shoulders forward and back. It's a rolling motion with the shoulders. If you want to do half and half, one side and then the other, that's an option. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then slowly letting the arms float down to the side body. Don't just let them collapse. Shake out the shoulders. Let's go ahead and place the 4 corners of each foot into the earth. Root them down. And if you can, without hands, if you want to have the chair for help or arms for help to get up, or this, stacking the palms on in front of the heart center. Inhale, exhale. Let's do some sit-ups and sit-stands. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 8, or as many as you could manage. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's get up. And now act like you're going to sit, but just hover here. Little pumps. The feet stay flat on the earth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Coming forward, unwinding the arms. Let's rotate the humerus bone into the shoulder girdle. So you're doing a circular motion with the shoulder and the arms, the humerus bones, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Shake everything out. Give it a little wiggle. If you want to add a weight here, this is an opportunity to add a weight, but if you don't have it, no worries. All right. So I'm going to use the chair for support. You could also be near a wall or a piece of furniture. And what I'm going to do, this is wrong position. I'm going to take the chair back here for support. So you can see the front leg here. I'm not going to mirror you for this, okay? So I've got my hand on the back of the chair. The weight will be in the left leg, the leg closest to the chair seat. And I've got 2 pounds in my hand, but it could be no weight, 1 weight, or 2 weights in your hand, in your right hand. The weight is in the left leg. Right foot is flexed. And then we're going to just start swinging the leg for now. You only want to lift it no higher than waist height, or as high as your optimum lift is. It doesn't have to be to the waist. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then slowly bring it down to stillness. And now the feet are directly under the hips. The toes point forward. I think you can see my feet. Let's take the left foot forward, and the right foot's going to stay back here where it was originally. Now we're going to lift the left heel, and now we're going to lift the right heel. We're coming up on tippy toes here. You might want to swing your right arm with the weight, or maybe you don't. Let's pause here and swinging the arm for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly de-escalate the arm. Float the heels down into the mat. Shake out the legs. Very nice. Now we'll do the other side. So now the weight is in the right leg. My right hand is on the back of the chair. We're going to put most of the weight in the right leg, all of the weight in the right leg. And then you're going to start swinging that left leg slowly. You have no weight, 1 weight, or 2 weights in your left hand. And the left foot is flexed. So the highest you want to lift that leg would be to the waist. But whatever your optimum lift is now, let's do it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly de-escalate. Try not to just abruptly stop. Maybe you want to shake out the legs. Again, weight is in the right leg, and we're going to take the left foot forward this time. Make sure that it feels stable enough, the width of the feet. Only you can just determine that. So let's lift the front left heel, lift the right back heel. Woo. Now we start swinging the arm. Nice and gentle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly de-escalate with the arm, and then the heels float down onto the mat or the floor. Shake out the feet, shake out the legs. Very nice. Now, since we're up on our feet, if you don't want to use weights, a soft fist is fine for this. So let's go ahead. I'm going to take you in profile here, and it's going to be soft placement of the hands on the thighs. And let's do a series of cat-cow here. So here we're working on flexibility of the spine. So you're going to inhale, drop the belly, spread the sits bones wide. Exhale, arch and squeeze like a Halloween cat, navel to spine. Inhale, knees bend, drop the belly, spread the sits bones. Exhale, arch and squeeze like a Halloween cat. Dropping, inhaling. Exhaling, squeezing. Focus your attention on the spine, all the vertebrae in the spine, all the spongy discs between the vertebrae. Ugh. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Now we can do this standing, or I'm going to go ahead and do it in the chair so you can see how it's done in the chair. So finding your chair or standing, I'm going to sit so you can see it. And the legs are going to be not quite parallel, but slightly wider. No weight or 1 weight in each hand. The palms face the midline. You're going to tilt forward just very slightly here. And you're going to exhale, lift the arms. Inhale, drop it down. Exhaling and inhaling, flies. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stay up and pump the arms. The palms face the floor now. Little pumps. See if you can drop the shoulders away from the ears for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Slowly lower the arms down. And now we're going to tilt forward just slightly. And now we're going to do some hammer curls. Upper arms on both sides glued to the side ribs. And we're going to exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the arms back, float the arms, the straight arms all the way up, palms face the ceiling, and you want to keep your straight arms higher than the bum as we pump those arms up to the sky. Don't let the head dangle for 8, 7, 6, open the chest, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly bring it down, very slowly, nice and easy. And then come back upright to sitting, shake out the torso, shake out the arms. If you have a strap, grab a strap, but if you don't, the instruction would be to hold the back of the thigh, all right? So you could use holding the back of the thigh. Let's loop the strap around the ball of the right foot. If you don't have a strap, you're going to use the hands on the back of the thigh, not the knee joint. And if you got the strap, I like to, fold it, even out the ends, and then maybe twist the ends on the inside of the leg. And so we're going to inhale, exhale, kick it twice. Inhale, exhale, inhale, place the foot down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, place that leg down. Let's do 4, 3, 2, sitting tall, 1. Float that foot down. Go ahead, if you're using the strap, remove the strap. Maybe shake out the legs between sides. And then we're going to slip the strap around the ball of the left foot, or you're going to use your hands behind the back of the thigh. I'm evening out the ends of the strap, twisting them a bit, put them on the inside of the leg, I find handy. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, place the foot down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, place the foot down. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. And then putting it down, very nice. Let's go ahead and take the strap off to one side. Let's take the feet and legs in parallel, toes point forward. And then here we're just going to take the right arm over to the side. So the fingertips stretch to the side wall. The chest stays square to the front of your space or your screen. Inhale, take it down. And then we're going to switch to the other side. So the idea here is to keep the chest square to the front of your space, stretching the arm by the ear, fingertips reach to the side wall. So now we're just going to switch side to side. Big stretch for the side body here, right side and left side. So you're grounding through your sits bones. You might want to grab the side of the chair for support as well with the non-moving hand. Oh, let's do a few more just like this. And then we come over to the right, stay over there. The bottom arm now is going to palm faces up. So one arm twists in one direction, the other, the top arm in the opposite direction for 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotating the arms, top arm to the side wall, the bottom arm, opposite wall, palm faces up from the bottom for 4, 3, 2, 1. Unwinding the arms, triple slow time, nice and easy. Let's shake out the shoulders. Let's mindfully come to standing. Let's do a few more things for the feet and the legs. I'm facing the back part of the chair here, and my feet are in first position. So the heels come together, the toes point out 30 to 45 degrees. Using your chair, your wall, or your piece of furniture for support. Inhale, lift. Lifting, inhale up on the tippy toes. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1. Now see if you can find a spot right in front of you. It could be on the wall, on the floor, doesn't move. Maybe one arm wants to come up. You're balancing on your tippy toes. Maybe the other arm wants to come up. Maybe it doesn't. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One arm comes down. Second arm comes down. Float the heels down. Very nice. And let's just do a little bit of shaking. We'll do one thing for the abs and then we'll come to Shavasana. So shaking. You're going to take the feet directly underneath the pelvis, the hips. So you're going to lift the heels maybe a ½ inch, 1/4 of an inch. And then maybe while you're lifting your heels, move the body in any way that feels good. So shake out any stress. You know, when animals are frightened or traumatized, they shake. So you're going to shake away all that tension, all that stress, all the anxiety and anger. Let it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly let the heels come back to stillness. Shake out the legs. You just strengthen your calves, your feet, your Achilles tendon. Coming back to the chair for one last move, and then we'll rest in Shavasana. So coming to your chair, closer to the front of the chair seat than the back of the chair. Crown of head, lining up with tailbone all day long, right? And then you're going to tilt back so that back stays straight like a diving board. Tuck the chin. Maybe one leg comes up. Maybe a second leg comes up. You could do half and half. We're going to flutter the feet and pump the belly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Feet come to stillness. Slowly float the feet down to the earth. Position your chair the way you want it to be for Shavasana. And then once you've organized the arms and the legs, coming into your chair, sitting tall, crown of head floating up to sky, sits bones rooting into the earth. And then allowing the eyes to drop closed, relaxing the face and the jaw, the back of the neck. Noticing relaxation forming in the soles of the feet. And that relaxation moves up into the low legs, the knees, the thighs, moving on up, warm, delicious water, that imaginary hot tub, immersing it in the body in the water. And then from there, it goes from the hips and the pelvis, moving into the torso, marinating all those vital organs, and then up into the chest and shoulders, rolling down the arms into the neck, and then it moves into the head, all the way to the crown of the head. The back of the neck releases, the face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light envelops the entire body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together. The whole body together. The whole body together. And while we rest in Shavasana, here is a poem entitled Blue Iris by Mary Oliver. Now that I'm free to be myself, who am I? Can't fly, can't run, and see how slowly I walk. Well, I think I can read books. What's that you're doing? The green-headed fly shouts as it buzzes past. I close the book. Well, I can write down words like these, softly. What's that you're doing? Whispers the wind, pausing in a heap just outside the window. Give me a little time, I say back to its staring, silver face. It doesn't happen all of a sudden, you know. Doesn't it? Says the wind, and breaks open, releasing distillation of blue iris. And my heart panics not to be, as I long to be, the empty, waiting, pure, speechless receptacle. If you'd like to remain in Shavasana for as long as feels right, please feel free to stay right there. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. And as you are ready, let's float the arms up overhead, hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, Samastiti, this beating heart. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you stand in the light of your own true self. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.